खाली एक बार टच करो उसको. Hello, good morning students. In our today's videos we have to discuss about the new article, that is capacitance of an isolated spherical conductor. Now see, this article is totally depends on the capacitance which we have seen in our previous videos. Okay, so capacitance means what and capacitor means what? Capacitor. So we have already derived the difference between capacitor and capacitance. So capacitor is nothing but just it is a device to store electronic charge. Okay, we know it. And what about the capacitance? It is the ability of conductor, or we can say capacitor. Ability of conductor to store electronic charge, that is capacitance. Again, one particular formula is there, that is capacitance is exactly equal to Q by V. We have seen this formula. Suppose this one is the conductor, straight conductor, and we are depositing here charges. Suppose I deposit here first charge, then second charge, then third charge, then fourth charge. So number of charges I depositing on the surface of conductor, then we can easily conclude that if number of charges increases, then the potential difference should be increases. So therefore the relation between these two is charge is directly proportional to volt, that is the potential difference. So charge is directly proportional to potential difference. It indicates that Q is exactly is equal to some constant into potential difference. So whatever may be the constant is there, that constant is called as capacitance. So constant of proportionality. So do not bother here constant of proportionality and capacitance. So this constant of proportionality is known as capacitance. So simply capacitance we can say in this way, that is capacitance is nothing but just it is a ratio of charge and potential difference, that is Q by V. So this charge is measured in coulomb per potentially difference, which is measured in volt. So coulomb per volt, it is the SI unit for capacitance, and this coulomb per volt is nothing but it is a farad. So this is the most important about the capacitance. So SI unit for this capacitance is farad, and what is the meaning of farad? The meaning of farad is coulomb per volt. So you should memorize farad is nothing but it is a coulomb per volt. Volt stands for what? Potential difference, and coulomb stands for what? Charge. Okay, so just you keep in your mind, capacitance means what? It is a constant of proportionality. But if we write like this, that is C is exactly equal to Q by V, so some students they are confused, because they conclude that this capacitance depends on these two quantity, that is Q and V, but it is not possible. Why it is not possible? Because here C is totally constant, and we know the meaning of constant. Constant means what? It does not change at any cost. Okay, so therefore we can say that this capacitance is totally depends on the radius. Okay, how the capacitance is totally depends on the radius? So this is we have to prove in this article, that is capacitance of an isolated spherical conductor. It means that capacitance only depends on the radius, it does not depends on charge and potential difference. Okay, so in our today's videos we have to prove this capacitance is totally depends on the radius. Okay, so see, for that purpose here we are considering an isolated spherical conductor, and along the spherical conductor there are number of charges on the surface of that spherical conductor. See, q are the charges which are on the surface of the spherical conductor, and r is the radius of spherical conductor. Okay, so let us we prove here the capacitance is depends on the radius of spherical conductor. It is not, it does not depends on the charge and potential difference. Okay, so see here, so if this one is the isolated spherical conductor and charges are depositing here on the surface, this one is the radius of this spherical conductor. Now if we want electric potential on the surface of the spherical isolated spherical conductor, then we know the spherical electric potential, because which we have seen, that is electric potential at each point on the surface of isolated spherical conductor. To calculate electric potential, we know the notation for electric potential, that is V is equal to, and one formula is there, that is electrostatic constant K and Q by R. So this is electric potential. So electric potential is K into Q by R. So we can write here electric potential is equal to K Q by R. Now what is the meaning of K here? So see, in our first article we have seen electrostatic constant, that is K, and we have also seen its constant value. So here K has constant value and it is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. So this one is the constant value. So here epsilon naught stands for what? Permittivity of free space. So we have seen already in details. So it has a constant value, and we have to use that constant value for solving number of problems depending on the capacitance of an isolated spherical conductor. So here epsilon naught, it has a constant value, and that is 8.85 into 10 to the power minus 12. So you should keep in your mind, this one is the constant value for epsilon naught, and it is used for solving number of problems. So if we keep the value of this electrostatic constant in our first equation, suppose this one is the first equations for electric potential on the surface of spherical conductor. Now see, so therefore what we can write? We can write that is electric potential V is exactly equal to, so electric potential V is exactly equal to, instead of this K, we should write here 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by R as it is. So this one is the proper formula to find out electric potential. See, sometimes the question may be asked on electric potential. So you have to find electric potential on the spherical conductor. At that time you have to use this formula, that is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. So this 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught is nothing but just it is electrostatic constant, okay, into Q by R. So see, we have the value of V, that is electric potential. Now let us discuss about the capacitance, which we have seen. Capacitance, we know capacitance means what? So capacitance, the basic of this capacitance is, that is Q is directly proportional to V, therefore we can write Q is equal to CV. So this C stands for what? This C stands for, that is the Q by V, that is the constant of proportionality. So this one is the basic of capacitance. Okay, now with the help of this basic of capacitance and this electric potential, we can easily find out what means capacitance is depends on which factors. Okay, So see here how we can find it or how we can prove it. So see, let us we use this formula, that is for electric potential. So electric potential can be written as like this, that is V is equal to, so instead of K we can use directly second equations, that is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by R. Okay. See, this one is the third equations, and if we want to keep this V in third equation, then what we get? So from equation third, that is capacitance can be written as, that is Q upon, so instead of this electric potential you should keep this total value, that is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by R. After putting the particular value of electric potential, then our equation becomes, that is QQ get cancel, so therefore capacitance is exactly equal to, see here how we can write, that is inverse of this, that is 4 pi epsilon naught into R, Now see, so this is the meaning of capacitance. Actually capacitance means what? So whatever may be the formula to find out capacitance, that is Q by V. So most of the students they confuse here, that is C capacitance is totally depends on these two factors, that is charge and potential difference, but actually this is not happen. Why? Because this capacitance only depends on R, that is the radius of body. So which body we are considering here? It is a spherical body, isolated spherical body. What is the meaning of this? That is capacitance is directly proportional to R, or we can say capacitance is depends on radius of spherical body. So here our conclusion is capacitance is directly proportional to R. What is the meaning of this? See here we have a spherical conductor is here having its radius R. If we are increasing the radius of that spherical sphere, so what happened? Capacitance also increases. It means that if we consider that is a small sphere is there, see here, suppose we have two spheres, one is small sphere and which has radius R having center O, another sphere we are considering that is the radius is 3R having center O. Now the question is the capacitance is for small sphere as well as large sphere. So here capacitance is very small for small sphere. Why? Because its radius is very small. And here the capacitance of this large spherical sphere, it is greater than this. Why? Because its radius is too large. It means that if radius increases, then the capacitance also increases. So we can conclude according to this relations, that is C is equal to 4 pi epsilon naught into R. See this topic capacitor, it is taken from the electrostatic chapter, and this capacitor is very very important for NEET and JEE students. Why? Because one questions compulsory asked on this article. Therefore do not confuse in between capacitor, capacitance and the problems depending on this article. Okay, in our next videos we will discuss about the MCQs, or we can say applications depending on the capacitance of an isolated spherical conductor. Okay, so till then, goodbye.